Hey everyone, it's the 24th of July 2008, 3:51 in the afternoon. My Metal Gear Solid 4 playthrough is finally up. It only took me a month and a half. The links to it are in the description because it's not up on YouTube. Also, there's a hub video with links to everything, so check that out too. Link to that also in the description. These aren't, if you've seen my playthrough, you've known that these aren't my actual results from the playthrough. This is just a playthrough I just did, and I thought it would work well as background here. Because I didn't know what else to record. Oh, I need to stop saying that. This is going... losing track of what I'm saying. Right, I didn't say everything I wanted to during that playthrough, and my thoughts have changed a little since a month and a half ago. Well, less than a month and a half ago. So I decided to record this to give my final thoughts on the game, for anyone that was wondering, which is no one. This will have some spoilers in it, but only later. I'll warn you when the spoilers are coming. Overall, just like the other three main Metal Gear Solid games, this is one of my favorite games of all time. It's not without its problems. No game is without its problems. But it's still a really good game. And I said main Metal Gear Solid games because Portable Ops sucks apart from its story. Okay, this stuff I didn't mention. Graphics, I might have mentioned this. Even though I've said a lot of too many times in my playthroughs that I really don't care that much about graphics, these are some of the best graphics I've seen in any game to date. They're not flawless. In 10 years from now, we'll probably be saying, how could we think these were good? But they're pretty good for now. The gameplay, something I really should mention because I really didn't mention this. The gameplay is pretty good, and people keep talking about the cutscene to gameplay ratio. There are a lot of cutscenes in this game, as those who played or seen this playthrough will know. But you have to remember something. It has more gameplay than Metal Gear Solid 1 or 2 already, even without the cutscenes. And maybe even more than 3, I'm not sure. So, even though people are complaining that the game is mostly cutscenes, even though it really is mostly cutscenes, you have to remember there is more gameplay than the previous games. But hey, even I like to make sometimes Metal Gear Solid before was a pretty good movie jokes. Difficulty is a little easier than other Metal Gear Solid games, and drubbing selling ammo doesn't really help that much. The music is just as great as ever. Now here's the one thing I really that's the reason I don't do playthroughs in the daytime. Noises. Something I really should have mentioned during the playthrough: voice acting. There is... Well, yeah, I'm losing track of what I'm saying again. People complain about David Hayter's voice as Snake. I really haven't had any problem with it, even though it's different than Metal Gear Solid 1. I just haven't had any problem. He does his job just as well on any other games. And here, Metal Gear Solid 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. The other voices, Otacon's is as good as ever, Campbell's is as good as ever. Meryl's is actually better than it was in Metal Gear Solid 1, though it wasn't all that great in that one. Johnny's is as good as ever. Sonny's just fine, no complaints there. Beauty and the Beast, Corpse, Core, whatever. They're fine, don't matter. Raiden sounds a lot different than he did in Metal Gear Solid 2, and in a good way, though he wasn't all that bad before. And you can tell the character changed just by his voice alone. But my complaints, first, Eva. Her voice sounds a bit flat and dull. It's like she doesn't really care. I don't mind it that much, but it's still annoying. The other one, Liquid, sort of. I assume all of you played Metal Gear Solid 2. If not, get out, play it now. You wouldn't understand Metal Gear Solid 4 anyway if you didn't play Metal Gear Solid 2. The thing about his voice is that it's Ocelot's voice actor trying to play the part of Liquid. Just listen to him in the game. He does all these vocal quirks and stuff that make you think of Liquid, but they just sound really over the top coming from Ocelot. But it's all perfectly like Liquid, but it just sounds, like I said, sounds a bit stupid coming with Ocelot's voice. Okay, now the last bit, the story. Of course, spoiler warning here. Skip ahead. I'm gonna put on screen here. F513 that you are going. Yeah, I'm really losing track of what I'm saying. Spoilers are here. Skip ahead, and it's gonna say where to skip ahead to on screen. Okay. Okay. Right. The rest of you that are still watching, good. Better play the game or watch the playthrough already. The story is good, but not perfect. I really didn't get to this enough in the playthrough. The overall flow of the story works just as well as it could have, and the main plot works well, but it's just the Patriots stuff kind of falls flat, like I said in Act 3. And I should have talked more about in the debriefing and stuff. Most of the stuff talked about in the debriefing really didn't work so well. I mean, it was a cool scene, and I liked the whole everything begins with zero speech and all the stuff. Yeah, you know what I mean. But the backstory exposition really failed. Yeah. Oh, and the idea of killing, of Foxeye killing those other certain two that were mentioned was stupid and unnecessary. I said those two instead of the names, just in case someone was stupid enough to keep watching this. Oh, and nanomachines. They solve everything, guys. Remember that. Okay, spoiler section ends here. Right, so that's that. Metal Gear Solid 4, really good game. If you like the other 3 Metal Gear Solid games, get it. If you didn't like the other Metal Gear Solid games, then why are you even bothering to watch this? Right, so that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Oh, and I'm sure everyone is going to be pleased to hear this. Finally, my next playthrough is finally coming in less than a week. Almost a week. I'm sure you're all cheering right now. First non-Metal Gear playthrough since nearly 2 months. Alright, so thanks for watching. See ya. Oh, in case anyone was wondering. Ooh, I was wondering too. Okay, my main thing here was wolf. Got octopus, of course. Hawk, pigeon. What's a pigeon? Oh, not killing anyone. And receiving most praise from fellow soldiers. Completing the mission without dying or using a health item. Not once spotted by the enemy. Arriving a soldier. Well, that one's not flashing, so it means I didn't get it. Wait. These are the other 2 I got. Super controls. Inchworm, crawl a lot, and scorpion. Neutralized only a few enemies, were spotted rarely, and almost never died. And the 3 I did get here were jaguar, hyena, and pig. Okay. That is that. But jaguar. I don't want jaguar. This is my rating. Wolf. Cool. Alright. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye. How do I get out? Got a bandana and a stealth camo.